Hey, Ravings and Cravings here, otherwise known as Ruth Hartunian Allenbaugh, with a new show brought to you by the Wyndham Economic and Community Development folks and WILI, good company WILI. Today I'm here with Jane Copeland, who's the owner of Happy Days Diner on Main Street here in Willimantic, and Stephanie Doubleday, manager of Happy Days Diner. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. So we're going to get all the details up front, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the menu and all the things that have changed over the years. Jane, you changed the name.
We did. We changed the name 2 years ago, but it's almost 4 years that we've had it now.
Okay. Really? That long?
Yeah, in February.
And then before that was Thread City Diner?
Yes.
And so total of your ownership here at this location is how many years?
4.
4 years. All right. And before, you were also connected with this place too, right?
I was a waitress here for, I don't really know. I've tried to figure out how long, but I don't remember.
You're not that old, are you?
Old enough.
No. So what were you doing before you were waitressing here then?
Waitressing other places or cooking.
Is this like in your blood kind of thing?
It is it's not my only love, but yes, it is in my blood.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And how about you, Stephanie? What's your little backstory here?
I worked with the previous owner.
Uh-huh.
I've been here going on 9 years, and I love it. It runs in my blood.
And why do you love it? I just love to know why people like to do things.
It keeps me on my toes, keeps my brain going. It's a passion I've had. My dad's done it my whole life, and I got to do it with him.
Oh, you did? Really? You got to do it with him?
Yep, he's our cook.
Yeah. So it's
right now
really is a family affair here.
Wait, your dad is cooking? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, I just learned that. We're at Happy Days Diner. Guys, tell us the address and phone number and where we can find you on social media.
Well, we're on 931 Main Street in Willimantic.
Yep.
Our phone number is 860-456-3344, and you can find us at happydaysdiner.com.
Can I phone in an order if I want to do an order to go? Is that possible to do that?
Phone in and online. We deliver through DoorDash.
Okay.
And we have a Facebook page and Instagram page. We're not that active on, but Facebook we are.
Okay, so Facebook is kind of like your main.
Yes.
Are the specials listed there, like everyday specials?
Mostly we gear up towards the weekend, and
Okay.
then we'll run them through the week until we run out, if we still have them after the weekend. We do try to post them every Friday. They don't always get on there, but we do try.
All right, and you guys, this is live radio, so I'm on site here at Happy Days Diner, so you may hear things going on in the background, but I think that's good because that means there are signs of life here. That means there are real people here, there are people eating here, and that's what we want in a restaurant, I think, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
We do want that. So when people come to eat here, I've come here many times, and I've seen things change over the years significantly. So talk a bit about the significant changes, and I'm going to leave that as an open thing. So I don't care if you talk about menu or people or economy or whatever, you name it. What are the changes that have happened since you guys have been here? Okay.
Well, COVID's huge.
It is huge, yes.
We were definitely geared up and really rolling hard before COVID hit. So we've had COVID, we've had the lockdown, we've only been able to do takeout for a period of time, and then there were labor issues, and now food costs is through the roof. But we're still here. So.
We're definitely going strong. We've definitely improved the menu over the years. Food has gotten better, bigger, prettier.
Prettier.
Definitely
much
colorful.
Is that because your dad? Does he plate things?
We just tell him what to do and he does it.
Really? I want to work with people like that. Yes. People who just do what you want them to do. Oh my gosh! We need to clone him or something.
Right? Definitely do.
And I did mention some of the product that you carry. So talk about some of the things that you have here on site, because I think people are going to be surprised that it's not just diner food.
One thing I would say, if you haven't tried sunflower bread, then you got to get down here and try some of our sunflower
That's
bread.
why I'm here.
It is it's our signature. It's our signature item. Many years ago, I worked for the Pie Plate, and sunflower bread was one of the things that they had on the menu, and I definitely wanted to have it here because it's sweet, but it's crunchy.
Yep,
but
I love it.
It pairs really well with everything.
I love it with orange marmalade.
Ooh.
And you guys talk more about what you have, because you know what? I'm going to step away from the recording unit, and I'm going to ask somebody to be quiet a little
Okay,
bit.
that's
So
a great
talk
idea.
about more of like what you have out there, and I'll be right back.
Okay. So, huge portions, gigantic portions.
Sides of all kinds.
Everything you can imagine. Specials that are everything from Cuban omelets to pork belly
To brie and blueberry grilled cheese.
That's it. Anything. We spend a lot of time Googling. We spend a lot of time trying to be creative with what we have.
We keep fresh pastries. You can come down and also get truffles. You can buy jars of jam.
Yeah.
We sell T-shirts.
We're very easily bored people, so we try to do as many things to keep ourselves.
Easily bored.
Well, it keeps us engaged, and it's something exciting, and we're always excited when we get new things in. And you know, Stephanie's been picking up on the specials, and it's just been great. We always try to have sweet, spicy's huge here, so we try to do sweet, spicy, savory.
So you did talk about like the bakery that you have, right?
Yes.
And you talked, because I stepped away, you know.
Yeah.
Bakery. You talked about truffles
Yeah.
that you
Yeah.
have, candy,
Yeah.
and about, is it like local products,
So,
or is
I
it
wanna-
a mishmash?
I want to clear up an issue about that because that's a question we get all the time. Is it
Okay.
local?
Uh-huh.
If you have a cottage license to sell your products at farmers markets, etc., you cannot sell it to a commercial establishment.
Oh, you can't. I didn't
so
know that.
it's very unfair to local
Oh.
manufacturers, local people who make things because they like to go to the farmers markets and be right there and display their things.
Oh.
So we buy from a wholesaler that represents small businesses from around the country. So they are a neighborhood business. It may just not be this neighborhood.
That's okay, you know.
So
that's right.
that's the way we like to
You know,
explain it.
we all have bills to pay.
Yeah, and I have relationships with these people. I mean, we've been buying from them over the years. They're all small people, and we do know who they are. So,
You know them by name.
yep.
So that kind of like still that makes the family theme kind of continue, because usually you know your family members by name.
Even
Hopefully-
the ones who live far away.
Yeah, and hopefully some of them are nice names too, right? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. You guys have been known for your plate size pancakes. I think 4 people could eat off of one plate easily. What is your most popular menu item at this point?
I would say the sunflower sandwich.
Yes, definitely.
So
Definitely.
what's on that sandwich?
So the sunflower sandwich it's an open face sandwich on sunflower bread. You get 2 over hard eggs, or eggs however you'd like them, with cheddar cheese, tomato, spinach, and avocado.
That's like one of my favorites.
Yes.
It is.
It's the prettiest dish, I think.
I
Nice and
do.
colorful.
Yes, it is.
It is, but I like your hash too. I like a good
Crispy
hash.
hash.
Yeah.
Hash, yes.
A good hash with a couple of poached eggs on top, so it like runs all over the place.
Well, we can't always poach. We don't always have the poacher up and running. but-
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, but we
Sunny side up is close enough. You know.
I think people would be surprised at how the food has changed here over the past 4 years. The portion sizes have not changed. We always work with a heavy hand, fistfuls of bacon and everything.
Oh, I know the bacon. You guys I'm like, I got a half a pound on my plate.
Yeah, we want people to leave full,
Yeah.
but I think the fact that we've branched out into a lot of other things would be surprising to people. We have things on the menu that, chicken and waffles, country fried steak,
Yeah.
just a lot of diner staples, in addition to a lot of really interesting things.
And I mean, coffee is kind of important, isn't it?
Coffee,
Absolutely.
yes.
So, what coffee do you guys brew here?
Omar's coffee.
And Are there other? I think there were other flavors of coffee too that were available, right? Or
So
am I
we
wrong?
try to mix. We do lattes and cappuccinos.
Oh, you do
and
those?
frappes and
Oh,
We started
macchiatos
doing
now.
those, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep, and you can
I
get
thought I
those-
knew everything, Jane. Okay, Stephanie.
A week to week, changes on a week to week basis.
So
Those you can get with a flavor shot. But we-
lattes, cappuccinos, you said.
macchiatos,
Oh,
frappes.
That too.
Americano.
Wow.
Yep. Espresso shots.
What?
We do. But for as far as our regular coffee, that changes on a weekly basis what the flavor is.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't even know that you made all those kinds of fancy ones too.
We do. We just started doing that about a month ago. And
Oh, okay.
it's fun. Well, it's fun to experiment with and drink. So, but it's nice to have.
So we're here actually on site at Happy Days Diner. So if you hear a little buzz in the background, that is why, because people are happy and they're eating here. I am here with Jane Copeland, owner of Happy Days, and technically she said her and her husband. And then Stephanie Doubleday, the manager here at Happy Days. Tell me a little bit about what you think makes your staff special.
I think not only do we try to do it different than everybody else does, we try to pull stuff out of the woodwork, but I think I think our staff, I think the energy you get when you come in here, I think the vibe, I think the smiles and the laughter and the clinking, and it's just the old style diner that everybody pictures when you think diner.
Yep. I mean, we shout across the room. We
We heard that.
It's not as loud as it used to be in here, but we still we genuinely like each other, and I think it shows.
Mm-hmm.
I think our service is second to none. I really do. We go back and check on our tables. Most of the servers know the customers by name. They know what they eat. To the point where we have customers walk in the door and say, wait, don't make it, because they want to try something different.
Oh, that's great.
And that includes, because we have an open kitchen, that includes all of us who cook as well. We all know the customers. We, especially on the weekends, will run food out. We'll refill coffees if we're cooking. We'll pull somebody from the wait staff in the back to help us with toast.
We're definitely a team.
Definitely.
Everybody
Definitely.
here can do everything here.
Very
Yes.
versatile staff.
Yes.
And you guys, you do a really good job of hovering, and that's what I would call it. And I mean that in a good way, because you come to a diner, and if you want more coffee, you don't want to have to keep asking for it.
Yeah.
It's nice that someone just comes and just does what they do best.
And that's even my husband will do that when he comes in on the weekends to fix something. But he will come out, he'll pour coffee and clear tables. It's a family. It's a family. And like Stephanie said, I think that shows. I think that shows with the customers, and I think that's why they come back.
I think so too. So hovering is a good thing. Hovering is not a bad thing. It's a good
Hovering
thing here.
correctly is a learned skill.
Hovering and paying attention to the details.
Yes.
I think that's what takes a business to another level of service.
We hope so. I've always been a firm believer that good service can save a mediocre meal. Not that we serve mediocre meals.
No.
And bad service will ruin a fantastic meal. That's how I feel.
That's true. It's like that at home too.
Absolutely. I get no service at home. So.
Yeah, definitely. Tell us a little bit about the people who are cooking on the grill. So you said your father's is he one of many cooks, or how does that work?
No, he really is the heart and soul. He and Stephanie are the heart and soul of this restaurant. There's no doubt about that. And I think the level of what we serve is directly attributed to her father, Jim.
He does all the prepping.
Yes.
He does he's here firing up the grill and getting everything ready.
Does he sleep?
We don't know.
Okay.
We don't know when. He is amazing. He really does elevate things. I believe he takes incredible pride in what he does, and it shows. And he keeps his cool, and he's
good under pressure.
Pleasure to work with.
Wow.
He's a pleasure to cook with.
What a huge blessing that is.
It definitely is. I feel blessed every day of my life that they're both here.
Yeah, that's
Plus,
awesome.
he gets to see his daughter's face every day. Why not?
Oh my goodness! Well, I would love that. I would love to see my daughter's face every day. So yeah, maybe I should get a job at a diner, right? What would you like to brag about today besides some of the things you've already expressed your joy and gratitude for?
Our customers. I would love to brag about our customers.
So why would you brag about customers?
They're faithful. They've become family over the years. If it weren't for them, they wouldn't be us. So it's nice that they have been loyal and
So supportive.
through
everything.
Through COVID, through everyone. They couldn't come in and eat. They were ordering takeout, and we were able to stand our ground for it. So
Wow.
Yes.
That's one thing. That's really one great positive thing to say about the community here, I think.
Yes, I agree.
About people who live in this area and who will support local businesses.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
I don't have anything to gain by saying that, but it's true, right?
No, it is. It is. I was born and raised here, and
You're a local?
I'm a
She
local.
is, yes.
Oh my goodness.
So it's nice to see the community come in and support stuff that's going on.
Because there are choices here. There are great diners in this town. But every one of them is great. And if people get up in the morning and choose to come here, we cannot be anything but grateful. It's wonderful for us.
Wow, I just thought, wouldn't it be cool to do something like a diner trail kind of event?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. I think that would be a lot of fun.
That would be so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, like I have to shut it down. I already have so many things already on my plate, but could you see that?
Yes,
That
I
would
could.
be awesome.
Yes, I could. That's like the when they had the
jingle bars.
Or
no.
that, yes.
No.
Jingle
Okay.
breakfast.
Jingle breakfast.
What was it? They did a
The,
a scavenger hunt
oh yeah. They
last
did that.
year.
There's it's great because like the chocolate festival is coming back
Yes,
this year.
it
and
is.
That's one of our favorite things we absolutely love the chocolate festival.
Yay,
to
yay.
decorate for, to
Come up
build
with
our
specials
specials
for
around.
it.
Yeah. And those are the kind of fun things that the community does that we as a Main Street business want to take part in. So
Well, and you guys have always been supportive of business of events.
we try.
You've been generous. I know that I've personally come to you when I've done things in the community, and you have had an open hand, and I never feel like a beggar.
No, and we should.
Not at all.
The community supports us. We should support the community. That's the way it should be.
It is a great blessing. So we're here at Happy Days Diner. Do the address again and the location, guys.
931 Main Street in Willimantic. And
Right downtown, across the parking lot from Willimantic Brewing.
What are your hours?
we're open from 5:30 until 12:45.
5:30 a.m. Wow. Is that every day?
Every day.
Yes, every day.
Any chance of that ever being a longer opening? Do you think that you'd ever go
Maybe
longer?
in the future.
We might all collapse for there's only 8 of us. There's not that many of us.
You have only 8 staff.
We have 8 staff members, yes. Yes.
Who do it all.
They do it all. And they do it all very, very well.
Most days without complaining.
Yeah, well,
Well.
the weekends in here, we have, where we used to have 7 people on a wait staff in here, we're doing more business with 3 people on the floor. And they are taking care of their customers.
Are you kidding?
Nope.
Wow, you guys, people in Radio Land, you need to hear this loud and clear as far as how things are going.
We've adapted very well to the shortage of people because we have such a good staff and such a great core. It's and they're hard workers. As funny as this is going to sound to say, we have professional restaurant people in here. Our wait staff, this is what they do. This is who they are. Our cooks, this is who they. This is not part time for anybody in here. This is full time, full commitment, and I am blessed to have it. Blessed to have it.
Well, you know, as a customer, because I'm on the other side of the table receiving services. Yeah, lots of people that are happy and eating in here. Can you hear? You guys can hear that, right? As a customer, you know, the way I come into a restaurant with the mindset of, you tell me if this is like strange or whatever, but I come in with the mindset that if I was going to make whatever I'm ordering at home, it's going to take me some time.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to take me, 15 minutes to a half hour to make breakfast from scratch. So like I don't mind waiting 15 minutes or even a half hour. And if I'm by myself, I'm happy because no one's bothering me. Or if I'm with a friend, then I'm grateful for the company. So it's a social experience for me. It's a human experience is what it is, rather than throw some food in front of me
Right.
and let me go home.
But there are both.
There are.
So you have customers who want to come in, they want to eat quick breakfast and get out.
Yeah.
And then we have people who like to sit. But no one waits a half hour in here, I'll tell you that much.
No, I know, and I've never waited a half hour. I mean, it's like you're sitting, you get seated or you sit down, and the coffee is on the table, or whatever you're going to drink, and then your order. And most of your regulars, like you said, they already know what they want.
Yeah.
I always look at the special board because I like to see how creative you are. So we're in the month of January, and this show is probably going to air this month, actually. What's current? Do you guys know what's on your special board right now?
What's on it right now is there's a Cuban omelet, there's
Blueberry brie grilled cheese. We have
What? Say it again.
a blueberry brie.
Blueberry
grilled cheese.
What?
yes,
No way.
yep.
Oh, jeez. That sounds awesome. So like melted
Yes.
brie cheese
With blueberries.
with blueberries. Is it on your sunflower bread or is it on different?
No, it's actually on grilled white, like a grilled cheese.
Grilled white, okay.
Well, we don't really have white bread. We have Texas.
Sourdough.
Everything is Texas
Texas
toast
toast.
sourdough. We do a thick cut on everything.
Okay, I got kind of stuck at that brie thing. So
Yeah, I know,
what did you
I
say
know.
before that? please?
We have
Oh, Cuban omelet.
Oh,
yeah.
Cuban.
So it's got
Okay.
pork shoulder and ham.
Okay.
And Swiss. It's really good. And then we've got a cinnabon waffle drizzled
Oh.
with icing.
That sounds good.
And we'll have a tropical pancake coming out this weekend as well.
Tropical. So that means what's in there? What's on there?
It's going to be like almost like an upside down pineapple, but with coconut batter, pineapple slices, and you'll have maraschino cherries with toasted coconut.
That sounds great. Oh, but the grilled cheese thing sounds. But is that's only on the menu for a little while, right?
Yeah, it's just a special.
Oh, I wonder if it's going to still be on there when this goes live. Okay, so here's my disclaimer. If you come into Happy Days Diner and anything we talked about is not on the menu, it's not our fault.
no, that's
Okay.
true. That's true. But something even better will be.
There will be something.
There's always something better on the horizon.
Nobody goes hungry here, right?
No.
That's the whole deal, right?
Why go out to eat if you're going to leave hungry?
Wait a second, let's think about that. That doesn't even make sense.
No,
Right?
no, but we've all done it. We've all gone out to eat and left and said, "Did I just eat?"
Could use some more.
Yeah.
True. So this is Ruth Hartunian Allenbaugh, again with Jane Copeland and Stephanie Doubleday at Happy Days Diner. Happy to be with you today. Thanks for good company, WILI, and for the economic development folks here in Windham. Have a great one and hop on over.